Hey everybody, it's Matt Hartley. Today I just wanted to show you that I promised you actually in a previous video, kind of give you a glimpse of something I've been working on. Added a few more features, a little bit more proof of concept. Some of the functionality I'm not going to show you because it's work specific and there's no reason to show you that stuff, but I will show you the stuff that I can show you. So let's get this ball rolling. Here you can see the terminal is running in the background. You can kind of see what's going on. This is not a pre-done AI script. This is literally just Python thrown up into a text file and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of debugging. It is not optimized. It is super janky. There are better ways of doing a lot of this stuff, but this is a proof of concept, and so it's not public yet. It is nowhere near public yet. But I wanted you to see that it is in fact coming along, and I'm hoping that maybe by December or sometime, next time I get some PTO and I take off to play with this, I can kind of get some things dialed in, but it gives you the idea. Right now, it does have some limited voice recognition. It has the ability to basically create custom workflows that are able to open and close certain applications, which is awesome. And of course, you also see that I have the pulse audio volume control down below so that Pipewire is running. And you can actually see the little A play that'll pop in and off of the recording tab. That's basically listening, not listening, listening, not listening. And that's basically a visual cue for me. And I'll get into some of the stuff I want to improve as I go along here. So without all the fluff, I'm just going to get right into it and show you some of what it can do. Let's start off with, what can you do? What can you do?
Here are the available commands.
Cool.
Let's get to work.
All right.
Search for query.
Sweet.
Launch Spotify.
Right on.
Launch Steam.
Killer.
Launch Brave browser.
As it should be.
Close Brave. Close Firefox or close Spotify.
Because they're one and the
Close
same for me.
Steam.
Yep.
Restore desktop.
Important one for me personally.
What can you do?
Okay. So that gives us kind of a rundown. Because I don't have the visual indicators in place yet, I am using the terminal and also the pulse audio tool here to actually kind of see what's going on and when I should be talking to it, because that's one of those things I'm still trying to dial in. But let's try some stuff. Let's do some things. And I'm not going to do some of the stuff. I'm only going to do some of it, so just bear with me here. Try and make it exciting for you, though. Let's go ahead and open Spotify. Open Spotify. Really got to work on my timing there. Launch Spotify. Now it's going to launch.
Launching Spotify in Firefox.
Yep. There's a big old terminal I have set to always on top, so you don't see everything, obviously, but it gives you kind of an idea what that looks like. So that's groovy. So you get to see what that looks like. Awesome. Yay. Whatever. All right. Close Spotify. Oh, wait. I got to wait for the sandbox bug that I'm working on to disappear, and then I can close it. So give it a minute. Again, this is super buggy, not ready for public, but it is a proof of concept. So give it a minute here. Close Spotify.
Firefox has been closed.
Righteous. All right. So I do have the option of opening or closing individual things. For example, open Brave browser. Oh, I got my command wrong. Launch Brave browser.
Launching Brave browser.
Again, terminal set to being on top. We're not going to restore nothing or anything like that. Give it a minute. Wait for my prompt. There we go. Close Brave browser.
Brave browser has been closed.
Righteous. All right, so that kind of gives you an idea how that works. And that's all fine and good. Yay, look at Matt. He can launch browsers with his voice or his brain or something. Who cares? So let's do something a little cooler. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll wait for my prompt. Launch Steam.
Steam has been launched. Wallpaper changed to video-game.jpg.
Gaming mode. Cool. Now that's all great. Okay, it's like, so yeah, I've launched Steam. Whoop-de-doop-de. But, and I can continue to close and open stuff and change wallpapers and all that. But what if I just like, okay, look, I just need like an undo button. I don't know, maybe restore desktop.
Wallpaper changed to peakpx.jpg. Failed to close Brave browser.
It's not open.
Failed to close Firefox.
Not open. Makes sense.
Steam has been closed.
You would hope it would close.
Desktop restored to default state.
Thank you, robot. So that kind of gives you an idea of how that pans out and how that works. The stuff that I do for work, I'm not going to launch, but basically it's very similar to the Steam stuff. It does my work things, launches all my work applications to where I want them into the correct places and everything dialed in. And it also changes my wallpaper to something that I feel is work appropriate for me. And it also looks cool. So yeah, that's basically a preview of what this is, how it's coming along. Once I get this further dialed in, I think there's real promise for fine-tuning, making sure I can, because right now you're probably noticing the FFmpeg action going on in the background. That was due strictly out of just getting it up and running. There are better ways of doing this, I'm sure. I'm still learning. Bear with me. This was not done with a pre-done anything other than Python libraries. So, and I'll at some point make up a list, but I don't want to get into it right now. We're using the Google stuff for the voice back to me. And then, of course, for voice recognition, we've got a few other things at play as far as whatnot. And I'm actually teaching it or providing the information of what responses it can allow with. So I can, conversation's not going to happen because it's not a trained AI. It's basically functionally just kind of very basic, but it gives you an idea of what I'm going with. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I see a lot of options here for accessibility as I begin to build this, because I see this in conjunction with eye movement control and then voice. Now we're talking. So we have, you bundle this with eye movement stuff for like mouse control. That's big on accessibility. Plus you have that read back that's not just robotic voice screaming at you. And it's actually, you can understand it. It's useful. And the fact that I don't have to wear this. You can use the laptop or a webcam microphone and shout it from across the room and get the same result. I'm also looking at doing some OpenCV stuff so that when it detects me walking into a room, it does things for me. That's some other stuff that I'm looking at doing. But that's probably not going to happen this time. It might happen September or December when I have more PTO coming up. So we'll see how that goes. But this gives you an idea of what I'm going with. So yeah, good stuff. Until next time. Bye.